don't forget why you're doing this, because that is so important, because that resonates with the deepest part of our hearts and our beings, and this is why we show up and do certain things. If they're gonna be motivated, they have to be reminded of some of the wins they've had in the past. Finding those things that we've done and overcome is huge, and it's not only motivational, it's inspirational. And this is gonna help you build other people up. And not only build other people up, but build yourself up so you can build other people up. Try it out. Lift life.
Don't you just feel more energized and excited about whatever you're working on or doing or trying to achieve when someone says, hey, you did a great job? When someone says something specific to you and encourages you with words, don't you just feel better? So if you could enhance the praise that's injected into you from other people by getting it out to even more people, wouldn't that just make everything around us even better? Wouldn't we have more positivity and energy and this feeling of encouragement and inspiration to help us step up in whatever work we're doing, so that we can go out and achieve and do and experience even more? So here's what I would encourage you to do. Think of yourself as a prism of praise. Think about how awesome it is when someone praises you for doing something well. When you're encouraged by someone's words, and decide that you want to get those words of encouragement out to other people. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you think of an individual and you believe and know with total certainty that that person or those people create extraordinary value in your life? Can you think of someone, maybe even just one person? If there's one person in your life that you've ever thought, gosh, they're creating so much value in my life, and I really appreciate it, and I'm energized by it, have you intentionally sent that person a message or said something in person that was encouraging to let them know how important they are in your life, how important their light that they're shining in your life is for you? I can tell you this past week, I thought about two people who have been extraordinary people in my life, and they didn't even know it. They create so much value in my life on a regular basis, and I just wanted to tell them how much I admired and appreciated the value that they share in my life. So I sent them simple Facebook messages. Do you know what happened? They sent a message back saying how much they appreciated the encouragement. Do you know how that made me feel? It made me feel even 100 times better. I felt like, gosh, my praise and my encouragement to these people, it created even more value and excitement and energy in my own life. When we hold back praise from someone that really deserves it in our life, who really has earned it, in fact, in our life, even though they're not doing what they do for praise, even though when you praise them, you're not doing it because you want to get something out of it, two things happen. When you praise someone else, they're encouraged by your words. They feel better. And it encourages them to keep doing it over and over and over again. Not that they wouldn't do it without your praise, but how good does that feel when you get praised by somebody? When you get a word of encouragement and inspiration from somebody else? So what I'd offer to you is this idea that when you decide to praise somebody else, to encourage somebody else just with a simple text message saying, you're valuable and extraordinary and I appreciate what you do in my life because of X, Y, and Z. Or maybe it's just simple as thank you for what you do. Thank you for being a leader. Thank you for inspiring and encouraging me every single week or every day or once a month, or whatever it is that that person does in your life. Send a message. And again, there's this idea of a prism of praise, which is when praise comes into you, if you shine it back out into the world, it expands beyond what you could ever imagine. And what you'll find, it comes right back to you even more fully. It injects itself back into you when you give it out, when you praise out, when you become a prism of praise and encourage and inspire other people with simple text messages or kind words along the way. It creates this extraordinary energy in your life that you can then continue to use to create more value in your own life and the lives of the people that you lead and serve and surround yourself with. No matter what success you are going after, have fun and be awesome.